Here we go. And of course, those you do the links.
Sony Computer Entertainment Europe presents.
Hey, copy me. Send me the link so I can actually.
Tweet it.
A Universal Interactive Studio.
Yeah, the bloody thing doesn't update for like 7 hours or so. I don't know why.
That's fun.
It never updates.
And what I will do is I will quickly.
It's funny how Chelsea's streaming Crash Bandicoot 1 while already at 3.
Yeah, I know. I know. So I was like, hang on a minute.
This is weird.
Press start.
Crash Bandicoot 1 while already at 3.
Yeah, I know. I know. So I was like, hang. Tweet this out. Yeah, I know. I know. So I was like, it's gonna be awesome. Play an original trilogy. And the question is, what are you going to do afterwards? Yeah, I know. Are you doing it? Not like, it's gonna be awesome.
So you can probably listen to it. You're my moderator right now, you know that, right? Not moderator,
I know.
like... Oh, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I am the only moderator.
Yes.
Right, okay, so I've tweeted it out, the stream, and I am going to Facebook it.
Awesome.
And I'll read out the comments every now and then, so actually talk about stuff.
Yeah, we can talk about the stuff we recently saw. Well, I'll probably do the introduction. So, welcome everybody to my live stream, which I'm going to play Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped casually, and with me is Brian, aka RichRenegade.
Hello! How's everyone doing?
And yeah, I'm just going to play the third and final game of the trilogy, which is coming out in a month and 5 days.
It's honestly, it can't come any quicker. It really can't.
And yesterday we saw the final remastered cover art release of Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped at TFS, aka US version, which was amazing. And
honestly,
they also announced that tomorrow we're going to see A trailer or B gameplay, which probably is gameplay according to the PlayStation US Twitter, and they also made a poll of 3 levels you can see, like what was it again? Future Frenzy,
it's Future Frenzy, Tomb Raider,
and Deep Trouble.
Deep Trouble, yeah.
Yep, you can vote on that. Put the link in the description of the Twitter. As of this stream, it started. It's 3 hours remaining, so go to the Twitter and vote on your favorite level you want to see remastered.
Wait, which one do you want to see first? Which one did you vote for?
Yeah,
actually?
you want to see first tomorrow. By the way, I also put out a note like that's. It's not my official poll. It's theirs. It might be one of those 3 because it's placed in US standard, but it can also be something totally different. But we'll see.
True.
We'll see tomorrow. It's just 24. That's 24 hours away.
It could be multiple. It could be like the intro and that as well.
True. So let's jump into it. Don't tell me.
About fucking time Skype letting you in.
He freaking is here. He is here. COOLPRO195, everybody, aka Pedro, is here in the building.
Yeah, well, it's a fan, but you know. Anyways, I can still put it about quick. It's not like
Everybody, aka
a push
Pedro,
to
is here
EP.
in the building.
So everyone called Pro195 here on Zombie Hunters Comeback / Skull Crushers livestream. There we go. Actually got it right.
Yeah, while this thing is
First
still
time round.
pumping out the stuff, I'm just quickly going to add you back in. Sure, I've made it. I was editing. It was like, okay, I'm done with everything. I start the stream. You seriously jump in like freaking 2 minutes or so, and poof, there you are.
It was real
I
time.
know, we still could have waited.
You waited all but 1 minute. I was a patient person.
Yeah.
Why is it doing?
instructions to
Exactly.
follow.
No worries, you're at it.
Gems.
It would-
Lost the crystal.
You've been
Yeah,
at it.
pretty close.
No worries. Don't worry.
And
I've added you in the
still the
title
problem.
and description.
We've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
I know it.
But since your bumbling has managed to set me free,
Oh, people being able to don't worry about the misleading thumbnail.
You're cracking a bit.
way for us to amass the power
What? Cool.
planet.
Skype must be shit.
It's time to bring Uka
Yeah, Skype does that to you apparently.
right.
Who's streaming stuff they shouldn't be? Who's watching stuff they shouldn't be?
Well, I hear Ryan perfectly fine. It's just sometimes with better talks, it's like quite sometimes static and just drops out sentences.
Free once again.
Yeah, can they both be
Be
perfect?
It's kind of weird.
children. Uka Uka.
Maybe
I
quickly
think so.
rejoin the call. Maybe that'll fix it. I don't know.
To gather crystals that lay scattered across time.
I don't know.
have brought you here to recover the crystals.
Yeah, it's retarded.
I'm so tempted to press triangle to skip this bullshit.
Don't skip it, it's a good story.
I know,
Okay.
but I hate the tutorial part.
Full
I
stop.
know. Oh man, maybe we can even see the warp room tomorrow. Ugh.
Nah.
Can I?
It's funny because everyone else is probably going to be waiting for the Far Cry 5 reveal trailer, and we're just waiting for just Crash Bandicoot. That's all we want.
Full.
It's Crash. Well, there's like probably more from villains reveal extended, or even more villains. That's all they show you.
That would be pretty sweet.
Crash 3 with all, I mean, actually ancient, like bloody Cortex, and Kuka, not just the box. I'm not going for 100%, but the levels I can do, like that should be easy to do. I'm trying to do it. Just haven't played this forever. Oh,
Just a case of being rusty.
that's true. Hey,
That's good
voice
fact.
doesn't- There's no voice crack for you this time.
Hey, what do you know?
So it does help rejoin the call. Probably put up the connection not that well first time.
Like miracle people.
So how your days been?
Skype being Skype.
Yeah, so how your days been?
Been good. How about you,
Not too
Coco?
bad. Yeah.
So fix the camera control really gently.
Doesn't that? It's like crying out. Is that the reason why Stefan's interrupting me?
Yeah, I just heard you floop, fade away.
No, I'm still. Yeah, my day's not been too bad. As a matter of fact, it's been extended. What do you call it? The original Crash Bandicoot. Ripped. The one with the actual intro version of that, without any clipping or anything. But of course, you hear like that's. Obviously, it's a rip. I just found.
I couldn't hear anything because you just.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, I had the same thing. Like I could hear you for a little bit, and then it's been.
Yeah,
So-
then that happened. Like, what the actual hell?
There you go. There you go.
I know you don't.
Alright.
I know
There's
you
your
don't
answer.
meant to have it happen, but it just happened. Okay. Vessels.
Skype is a cunt. Well, it's true. The Hawk says, "Ha, nostalgia."
Yeah. Well, it's funny that Skype is always a cunt to us when one of us is trying to live stream and wants to join the other. Isn't that just
Yes.
convenient for Skype to let it
Sure.
happen all of a sudden?
That's like, yeah, it's the most convenient thing for a live stream ever.
Or maybe,
Difficulties theme tune.
or maybe just hang the call and you start the call. I have to switch, so
Well, we gotta restart the call entirely then.
yeah.
It's very fleeting. And Luke Mel says same.
I'm so glad the box can't you get person triangle because we used through all the games. In the
Well-
trilogy, like, oh,
Ooh.
so happy.
Oh,
The Hawk says he has subbed, so you've got a new subscriber, Skull.
Thanks, Hog. And you
Luke
should
Mel-
totally subscribe to these two awesome guys as well. They actually helped me start this.
well, basically, reason why I helped him set up OBS and everything.
Actually,
That's
I actually may need help doing that at some point. It's not
Oh,
good. Oh,
Pedal-
yes.
Pedro helped me with that.
Yeah,
so
OBS.
now you have two people who know how to set it up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very quickly, Luke Menno says that this is also his very first video game as well, with the Crash trilogy. He's 3 years old with a PS1. And the Fox says, are you going for 105%? Skull is not, sadly. To be fair, you could just do 105%, but not platinum mode. Just do like up to gold, because gold is pretty easy.
Yeah, I know. I know I can try to get up to gold, which is all I have.
Why is this? I don't get this.
Levels actually in a lot, in pretty much all. It's easily get
You don't want to be
You run any power.
Huh.
This guy? And
Yes,
or
guy.
did he actually? Fucking cunt. As I was saying, with pretty much any level, you can get a platinum relic. Whole way through the level.
Yeah.
Do you mind if you want to try host a call? Maybe-
Yeah, I can try out.
Yeah, probably better.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to check it right now. So, I'll pause the game real quick, and we'll see if when Ryan hosts the call, maybe it goes better. So, go ahead.
Cool. I will end the call.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, man's back.
Hey, there you go. That's
Hey.
crystal
Hello.
clear for everyone. Hey, look at that.
Is that crystal clear now?
Not totally, but
It's a
the
miracle.
words don't drop away this time for you.
Cool, let's do it.
So Ryan's not host.
No. Well, we can back a bit.
Yeah.
Ah, I can hear it. I heard it. Someone had to look.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
maybe you can hear it back in the live stream
it,
later on, Pedro, that you hear what's happening sometimes. Because I believe what I hear is what the rest sometimes can hear.
was like, I'm start listening and I'm not listening, so, you know, just working.
So, just very quickly, to read out a few of the comments. Got DeHawk saying he's excited for this coming out on PS4 with Dio Chomp as well. Luke Miller says he wishes it could get released
Oh yeah,
now.
we're pumped for it.
We are hyped. This is literally going to be the path.
The most part I'm hyped about is tomorrow, actually. Like what is going to be shown of Crash Bandicoot.
That's the
What?
that's the big thing right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm hyped about right now.
It makes me wonder what they're gonna
by the amount of votes that are on it.
Yeah, I know. It's leading by a lot, isn't it? It's like, isn't it like 60% or something like that? It's leading on.
It's best at that
So-
level. Just guessed anywhere.
You, right? Oh, I hate that part.
Says, I'm glad Crash Bandicoot is getting much love during this time. And the Hawk says, I have to go and help my grandma move, so but
Later, so
Good
I
shit.
jump into the same freaking level. I think, oh yeah, I have to go bloody left. Nah, just go right.
You like the game that much, or the level that much, you have to go back and do it again.
Yeah, but I'd rather do it when I beat the game and I have the sprint. The R2 button sprint. Then I have more of a chance of getting freaking at least gold. I mean, I can try doing it so, but...
You'd probably win me at Sapphire if you'd done that.
Well, I would have got the Sapphire.
I just want to know, is this actually wanting to play ball now? Yeah, okay, it is. Cool. It was weird because when I was trying to create like a new logo on my end, I was like, I want to select a blue color. Guess what it does? It changed them green. I'm like, okay. Let me change it to yellow. Change it to grey. I'm like, not mixing colors here.
Maybe you selected a different tool. You
Maybe.
haven't noticed it. Maybe. If I may ask, what type of logo are you making? Like the logo as in your new logo that replaces the Chopper logo you're using right now, the 50 by 250, or the banner?
Both. Actually. Yeah.
So you do the same thing as I done. Well, I only changed the banner.
What is it? Okay, this is completely out of whack. Don't know why, it just doesn't want to play ball now all of a sudden. Like, oh, you deleted this? No, you haven't.
Like knows what you want.
It knows what it doesn't want it to do.
okay.
Just like
See, why is it? Oh, it's still doing it.
your color thingy.
Yeah. I don't know why. Can I just not do it on like here maybe? Why is it? Oh, I don't even know. It does it on here, fine. I have to do it on a separate image. This is odd.
Yeah, maybe it's because of the image type. Maybe save the image in a different form and then
That's what I'm gonna do.
And what type of... And what sort of graphic are you trying to make? Or
Just
what's
like
the
a,
situation?
just kind of like a simple logo. Like literally like that. Pretty much it. It's not gonna be too fancy or anything.
just a logo.
Okay. Okay, because you guys remember that speedrun I was talking about? Yeah, I was uploading it today, but then I was just copying and pasting like the description and stuff in order to save it, so then I can upload it later. Because you know you're live streaming right now. So can you guys actually hear me better now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine
Good.
now.
Makes a big difference.
I cannot. Your words aren't dropping.
What do you
away this
know?
time.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't be while they were uploading if it wasn't for this fucking
that was the
bullshit of a
problem.
connection.
I think that was the problem because you were uploading and you're also kind of like doing a call, which
No, the
also
problem was the
requires
bullshit
uploads.
connection.
So they didn't know what to do. So it broke again.
Only because the stupid connection can't handle it.
Yeah, we still need to make charity for you, like save your internet.
Save my internet, people.
Resubscribe to Comcast. No, just kidding. It's not that bad, but
He's not kidding, by the way. So sarcasm. Wow, I'm still
it's
bullshitting.
it's the cousin of Comcast. Let's just keep it at that.
Yeah. Comcast. Wait, what?
You dirty money boy.
And there goes my polarization.
Hey, you want to talk about dirty-minded people? Just like look around.
Shut up.
I'm like not even close to that. Dirty-minded boy. You shut up. You puff. You puff.
You puff. You big puff. You big puff. Shut up.
Hey, you big puff.
And there it is.
Hey, everybody. Did you notice Stefan's a big puff?
Oh my.
Well, you see, Ryan here's surprised. He only just found out today.
Just found out. Oh boy.
Why is this there? I don't get it. I don't get it. It was working fine earlier. Now it's like, nope, I ain't doing it.
Easy, too easy.
Just turned into a potato.
Mm-hmm.
Potato.
With all
What
my
do you
powers combined, I will turn into a potato and not work. Come on, Tiny. Dance.
Yeah, try and act like a potato clock or some shit.
Just a little topic of conversation. COOLPRO, have you seen the merchandise that's been revealed for Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah, I've seen it. As a matter of fact, I actually see it's up for pre-orders now on Game UK.
Yeah, you told me.
29th of
I know,
June, isn't it?
I know I told you, and now I'm telling Ryan.
How late was that? Like 1:19 p.m. my time or something like that?
I don't think so.
I just woke up and saw that message.
Blimey. Fast.
It's funny how I barely don't have to do anything.
I know, right?
He
It's a
basically
piss
kills
easy
himself.
boss. You do fuck all.
Yeah, he basically
Yeah.
killed himself. The
Yeah,
only thing
he
I had
killed
to do was
himself by
gentle
just
spin
letting
in
you
the
touch
right
him.
direction.
Oh, by the way, since you're talking about people's days earlier, and I was trying to answer, but the connection was dropping like a little bitch earlier. Yeah, my day was alright. It was alright. As a matter of fact, I was actually, like, before this live stream, I was actually editing that ripped track of the Insanity Beach theme for Crash 1 and Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. The one that actually has the intro, but with like bits of sound effects like cutting in and out. Yeah, I managed to make an extended. Yeah, I managed to make like a 10-minute extended version of that. So now like I have like the only extended version of a track that actually includes the intro, like the full intro.
So
Nice.
nice. So that's just for your own walkthrough, or just
Oh no,
for
just
yourself?
something I just did. It's just something I just kind of did because, you know, no one else has done it. Just did it for fun.
That's fun.
But yeah, it might. Yeah, I do sort of plan to put it up on my channel sometime soon. I mean, it's not hard to upload anyway.
I'll put it up now. Load it.
I know,
as soon as
Stefan's
it's up.
live streaming.
Well, after the live stream, of course.
Yeah, of
Which
course.
will, since if everyone wants me to do 105%, will be after 10 hours or so.
Yeah, well, of course, it's not the official track, it's clearly a rip, so yeah. No wonder you're gonna hear, like, those sound effects cutting in and off the intro. Like, every time.
What I wanna do next. Where is the thing?
But apart from that, the rest of the
Where's
track is
the
clean,
thing?
so yeah.
Where's the thing? There you are. Did that wrong. As you can see, it's been such a long time that I don't even remember what level was with what character.
Speeding enforced by Sheriff Neocortex. You see that on the NTSC cover and in these levels.
I do hope they remaster. They do the PAL remastered version as well. I mean,
Yeah, speaking of which, they remastered the NTSC covers, awesome. But yeah, they might as well remaster the PAL covers as well.
the PAL cover.
As a matter of fact, like the Crash 1 NTSC cover, in fact, the Crash NTSC cover that they remastered isn't exactly the original. The one that they remastered was the greatest hits version. The one with the original doesn't have like that opening paper that Crash comes out of. It's literally like the whole scenery like that's present.
Well, I think they just went for the most memorable one, I guess.
I think they may do like hopefully like a little hidden bit, like when you beat the games 100% respectively, that maybe you get some of the CG artwork as well.
Oh,
So they done
you
CG
mean
out.
like you
Maybe
have
they'll-
with Ratchet and Clank, like the little video,
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
bonus,
maybe they'll
you
show
see
literally
the
everything
making of.
that'd be sweet if they done
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they should really do a making of within like bonus content of Insane
Yeah.
Trilogy.
I mean, the game's already out by now, so.
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
But then that's
Why
that. But then it's like if they made the documentary about it. Then.
Yeah, if they make it, which I hope they do. It'd be nice. It'd be a lovely bonus.
I would find that very nice to watch. I would watch that.
As a matter of fact, that artwork that they remade,
That
which
arc.
they originally used, yeah, arc. But yeah, the
Arc.
artwork that they used for the greatest hits version of Crash 1 and for NTSCU/C regions, like there's actually a Japanese version, which is like actually really rare, that also uses that front cover render. It uses that same artwork, but it's only got like a few differences. Obviously it says NTSC on the cover, and then it's more like to the right. I've only just seen this because it's like really rare. It's like a really obscure cover that's never been seen.
The Japanese cover's actually a little weird, like for all of Crash games actually, and even Ratchet and Clank to that extent.
Yeah, I like the Japanese artwork, like the ones that actually have the original Japanese artwork on them. It makes them look really sick. But yeah, of course, some comes off as weird as some people, but yeah. But I gotta say, it's actually far more creative compared to the PAL and NTSCU/C covers.
Oh, nice. Well,
Even the disc art is more creative. Well, depends on the game, because sometimes they don't make much of an effort. Also depends on the version
You
as
know what I'm
well.
wondering about right now, since the game is actually coming out? You know that little fan project that is coming out, like Crash Time Twisters?
Crash Bandicoot Time Twister. Yeah, they already like, you know, we can already play like a beta version and an alpha version of Tomb Raider, which is cool.
I will put that on my channel as well. Of that
Yeah.
It would be cool to see that.
Yeah, I haven't recorded any footage of it, but I have played it.
It's-
I
it's
remember
tough,
me and you were
easy,
talking
man,
about
it's
it.
really tough.
I know. I remember me and you were both talking about it on Facebook, and remember I could only use the 32-bit edition to play it properly on my laptop. But now that I have my gaming PC, I can actually play the 64-bit version properly. At 2K, and yeah, its highest resolution is 2K, so those are the standards they went for when they were developing the fan game.
It was nice after all.
Yeah, it was awesome.
But
And
mind
of course
you,
it can only get better.
it has to get a bit better. Do you think maybe they will continue the fan game, considering that the Insane Trilogy is basically coming out, or do you think they'll leave it? So I kind of hope they do continue it and make some like unique differences, maybe that aren't like the original, say, Crash 3.
Well, it's
Yeah,
supposed to
potentially they
look
could.
like the original.
We have got a new viewer. Or just
They might as well.
oh, it's hi from Greece.
Because,
Hello.
yeah. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. But anyways, yeah, they might as well continue on with Time Twister because, like, they've even included a section on the site where people can actually report bugs and everything in terms of getting feedback. And then they can see what they can fix within the fan game before they actually release, like, the whole fan game entirely as a whole.
So, what will you be doing this whole summer? Playing Crash Bandicoot Dancing Trilogy? What else? Just that. But what is over? It's never over. It's just
It never ends.
The Insane Trilogy summer is going to be the longest summer in the world known to man.
Yeah, but that's
The longest summer in the history of time itself.
Yeah. Well, it's snow outside. It's still summer for me. Why? Because I played Dancing Trilogy. For me, it will always be
Yeah,
June 30th.
it's
Or at least June 1st.
yeah,
Depending
either
on when you can get it.
either June the 30th or July the 1st.
Well, for me it will be June 30th. Since my local game shop is
Same
open on
here.
June 30th, because it's a Friday.
So is
I
mine.
pre-ordered this one on PSN, so I can download 2 days ahead of the 28th, so... When it unlocks,
Well,
I can play it.
we both also purchased it on PSN as well. So yeah, double support to the franchise.
Oh, why not?
Yeah, and we get the static and dynamic themes as well now, finally.
Yeah.
And I'm also getting it from the bonus pack I pre-ordered, so I have codes! I have them twice!
Yes, me and Stefan both get the codes twice because we're that prestigious. We're that dedicated. We're actually that dedicated to the franchise. We get the codes twice.
Because
It sure kicks the asses because we pre-ordered it twice. That's
Well, it's
why.
good. It's good because you can do like giveaways if you wanted
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, if we wanted to, we could actually giveaways.
True.
What you call it?
And here you have the code. It's on screen now. First one who gets it has it. So
It's certainly,
if you don't get it.
yeah, our privileges. Well, actually, I'm not sure if they potentially kick the asses of those who get to play the Insane Trilogy demo early. Lucky bastards. But yeah,
Someone
you still
punched
get
those
the
guys in the face.
yeah. For not playing the game properly, like fucking hell.
Oh, whoops! I just saw like a little video of someone playing the Instant Trilogy and he got the visibility mode. And please don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up. Like, you know, instead of like falling on perhaps on the right side. No, what he did, like a dumbass, he just went to the left.
But yeah, a lot
He
of
had
people do
freaking
that.
like, dude, are you serious?
Most of the people who actually played the demo just went to the left straight away.
Yeah. I understand if you want to go to the left, if you don't have Akko, you know, to be safe. I get it. But that guy
You know
had
what would be
freaking
so fucking
invincibility.
funny?
Use your brain. Go to the right.
You know what would be so fucking funny? Like in the Eel Deal and Sura later, like the new kids of today actually go straight to the right and miss the crystal completely on both levels.
Don't
They'd
get
be
me
like,
wrong.
oh, why
Don't
did I
me
get the
wrong,
crystal?
yeah.
What was
Don't
it?
get me wrong, when I first ever played that Crash Bandicoot 2 when I was a kid, I also did that, so... I was like, hey, where is it? Then I figured
Well,
out
I'm gonna be completely honest. I have never actually done that, but I can understand why that would happen. I don't know. It's just I've always had a curious mind of where the paths take me to. That's
True.
the sort of person I always was.
Well, I went...
I didn't even know either. I just checked every path.
Yeah, you went full exploring mode. I went
Yeah.
speedrunning mode for that.
I was an explorer as a child.
I became an explorer after that little mistake, to be honest. Like, after I didn't figure it out, I went exploring and then I figured out every single freaking secret. Even the secret Warping 6. I figured out.
Ah,
It was...
gee whiz. The level that's in the PAL demo. And also the level that was originally gonna be level 1.
Really?
Did you know?
Yeah, it actually was.
No, I did not know.
This was originally going to be the first level.
Yeah, and that was actually part of that beta build where Gee-Whiz actually had a much darker theme to it, where it was actually raining and all that, which actually
it was
looks
meant
much better in my opinion.
Yeah, it
it's
was meant to set in the
it's
dark and
basically
rainy
the
day
build
instead of
that
the sunny clear day.
yeah, and plus it's actually which is also the build that has that Crash 2 type of underground bonus round level, which is actually really sick. I prefer that as well, you know.
But it's bonus, so...
Yeah, it's a bonus round, but I personally loved seeing that. I love it more than the final version, to be completely honest.
I blew up a frog with a nitro grate! Yay! Sorry.
Animal cruelty. That's finest, ladies and gentlemen.
Warning.
Oh,
No
speaking
actual
of
animals
which-
were harmed in the making of this game. Like, seriously.
Warning. No timeline was fucked up during the making of this game. Whoa. That can
the
argue
makers
be a
of this game
bullshit.
actually finished it in time.
Yeah, they went back in time to the deadline and gave the copy, you know. They were originally like
Here, it's
10 years
fixed already.
too late. They were originally, originally they were 10 years too late, but then they traveled all the way back from 2008 till 1998 and presented them with a copy.
Yep. And then, whatever you do, don't sell it to Activision.
Yeah.
And they're like, pfft. Joking.
They'd be like, fuck that shit. 10 years later, we should have listened to them. Da da da.
And now they listened. Because we have redemption. Oh, it will be fun. Everybody who pre-ordered the game now can download it on your PSN store. Region free. I don't know, something like that.
I wouldn't be surprised
PSN
if they'd
really
done
needs
that.
a fucking demo. Yeah, same thing.
I mean, if
We need a fucking
I
demo, man.
think if they release Crash 3 demo footage tomorrow, they gotta update that shit, man.
What do you know? We actually got another guy called Stefan now. This new guy in the chat called Stefan Bertok says the piggy boss. Oh, he says, hi, I'm from the moon. The piggy boss.
No, rude person.
Well, as you can see, this piggy died.
You thrashed me, mate. No worries, but you'll soon be up
This little
against
piggy
much
couldn't give less of a
worse.
fuck if he tried. Georgios Nantanis says, Tiny looks so cool on the Insane Trilogy. Yeah, he looks like a badass.
I'm actually scared of him. As it should be. As it should have been.
Stefan says, why cheat? Why not wait?
What response do I have to think right now? Road
Shut up.
crash. Anybody here in the chat is from A, America, and B, played the Insane Trilogy? If so, can you say what you think of the demo you could play? Because we couldn't play it because we don't.
Yeah.
Well,
Tough
I
shit
of
on
course
us.
am curious of how it was. I've seen videos of it. You know, maybe if you play it yourself, don't post videos like that. Maybe also explain your experience. That would be cool.
Yeah, would be interesting.
Really interesting.
Third World Prom already.
You're tearing through this game.
Road Crash. It's piss easy anyway.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get the boxes and first place at the same time, which is sometimes a little bit tricky. Because you need
Oh
to
yeah,
make
it can be a
turns
bit of
at
a piss
specific
take
points.
sometimes.
You know, sometimes not all the boxes will break. Sometimes you think you unlocked the box, but apparently the crash gods are with you and let you break the box. This guy doesn't know what to quit, so I just jump over his ass. This is where I almost missed the box once.
John Awesome says, hey homo. He jumped right over that poof.
I was talking about toy cars.
What was he?
What was talking about? First place, first place. Ah, fizzles.
Fizzes? What?
I wanted to say bad words, but
You-
I swallowed
You
it.
got the gem, still a piss take though. Oh man, that is fuckery. So close.
I think I didn't. If I didn't bump that little bit right there, I might have gotten it.
This guy's been a right up puff. He's like, who is that guy talking in the background? Is that your boyfriend? Whoa,
Same place.
that's something a puff would point out.
We're all just friends of each other.
Just second place. Oh well.
We're all.
That's what we tell
At
each
least
other
you
at night.
tried.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Oh,
Yeah.
and we're all Crash friends, of course. Yeah, childhood hero. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. Attitude era kid for it says wanker.
It's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be the best live stream ever. Best friends with benefits, I bet, says John Awesomeness.
To be fair, kind of walking into what John's saying now.
Oh yeah, you pretty much did.
That's so cool, John.
John says they are not wankers, be nice man. Well, that's nice. That's smooth.
John.
Jorgo's Twitter says, what is your favourite Crash Bandicoot game? Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm bastardizing your name, but I'm just reading it the way it comes out.
Mine will be Crash Bandicoot 2, to be honest. Oh, for
John
crying out
Wilson
freaking
just
loud.
says,
Not again,
just
not
because-
again, not 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 again, thank you.
John says, just because they are gay does not make them wankers.
I think my favourite game would have to be Crash Bandicoot 2 as well.
Mhm.
Don't get me wrong, Crash Bandicoot 3, I can understand why a lot of people like it, but there's so many vehicle levels.
Yeah.
A little overpowered.
Oh, and he says, just call me George. Alright. Attitude of a kid
George.
for it says, this nigga John seems to be your biggest fan. Oh yeah, I can fucking tell.
Nothing wrong with that.
Never said there was.
who's watching the Crash
John
Bandicoot
says-
trilogy. Ooh, sorry.
Yeah, man's gonna watch that, and I'm pumped for it as well.
Mhm.
Oh, these guys are fighting in the chat. Attitude Era Kids 408 says, "Fuck you, George." Stefan, did you
What's
go
wrong
on
with Attitude
into that
Era
level on? Did you go into Hot Cocoa on purpose?
Kinda.
Alright. Nice to know. Just to make the live stream a little bit longer.
Freaking hours.
Oh, now George says, this man is sort of
Wow.
annoying.
You know, I think we need to give.
Is he pumping? You did. Fucking hell.
Do we put one a little timeout?
I'm trying to make out the sense that they're making. I'm actually. I was just trying to read them as well. But, you know. Cheers for saving the bullshit. Is he pumping? You did, you say? That's what John's saying. Oh, I can view the deleted message. Never mind.
Yeah, you can still view it. Just. I think anyone else can.
Attitude Era Kid 408 says, "Speak English, bitch."
That's
And John
something
says
hard for
that was
people.
John says that was kind of gay. Yeah, people who are hench are gay, alright. That makes so much sense. Like, I dare you to go to a gym and then just call one of the guys there gay and fucking sort you out.
Tell me that's what put me in timeout. Oh, no, John, I'm not putting you in timeout. You're fine. It's his attitude.
Attitude. George says, "What did I did to you?" Actually, yeah, this George doesn't know how to speak proper English, but yeah, it's just grammar.
Yeah, grammar schmammer. To be fair, I know John's doing it in sort of good humour.
Oh, he's fine.
Attitude's just,
Yeah.
well, he's just got an attitude.
Yeah, I understand,
Living up to his
John.
name.
Yeah. John says, "Don't be a bad sport, put me in timeout. Don't be a wanker, lol." Oh no, it's fine.
We can always tell the difference between someone who's joking.
Attitude, I'm awesome.
He says, "Attitude. I'm awesome though, lol."
Yeah, no, John is awesome. I'm saying it's attitude error kid. Not you, John, not you. You're safe.
Save G.
Wow. That should seriously happen.
And I wonder how these water effects are actually gonna look like in Insane Trilogy. I mean, I can already imagine them looking so sick, especially with these effects where the waves actually go in a realistic sort of pattern.
Well, you know how they look like in real life.
And he says, "Yeah, I got nothing against gay people." Yeah, same here, John. Same
Yeah,
here. We got nothing against gay people.
Nothing against anyone, to be honest.
Later, as in
Well,
forever later.
well, we're straight, but we got nothing against gay people. If
Everybody,
a queer was still here.
everybody has their own choice of, you know, the way they want to live.
Very quickly,
What
we've got
choices and
Alex,
beliefs.
we've got Alex the Lightning
Alex the
Dragon
Light
saying,
Dragon.
"I've played this level, it is hard." It is actually kind of
Yeah,
difficult.
it's yeah, that level was quite fuckery at some point.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And George says, "Tell me what I did to him. Tell me what did I do to him." That's what I meant to say.
No, you didn't do anything, George. He was just being. I don't know what he was being. He was just being odd.
Yeah, just being a wankor and a tussor.
Really mature.
Okay, that didn't really work with the whole Keith Lemon type of humor, but yeah. speaking of which, the Celebrity Juice series finale is on tonight at 10 p.m. BST.
I actually watched that. Is it any good?
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's fucking funny. Sky Vegas sponsor Celebrity Juice. Vegas, baby. Lunchtime. What, just a sausage?
He's having
Yeah,
the
that's
time
so
of his
fucking
life.
record the intro. And John says to George, "You gave him a hand job. That's what he did, George." George says, "Okay, I'm leaving. Bye." Oh, the Hawk is back now. I have 10 minutes, so I'ma chill here.
Awesome.
Calm.
Oh, cool. Never thought that I would have expected this to be on.
John just says, "Did you just say to the guy beside you, do you want my sausage?" Nah, I didn't say that. I was just acting out what you call it. The whole Sky Vegas advertising for Celebrity Juice before the show actually starts or goes back from break.
Yeah, it's something
Was
I
that the
watch
guy?
on TV. and never
The
heard
guy, yeah, the guy puts a sausage in front of Keith Lemon's face and says, "Lunchtime." Then Keith is like, "What? Just a sausage?"
Uh-oh.
We got a new guy in the comment section as well. This guy's called Hitmon Top 16, and he says you can slide into the apes to defeat them in one hit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's piss easy.
I don't know. I always did it like this back in the day. It's kind of stayed with me. I know you can slide them, but I don't know.
Yeah, just nostalgia instincts.
It's just the way I
The whole
play the game.
The Hawk says, "Do you know how to get all the power-ups?" Yeah, I certainly know how to get all the power-ups from the beginning of the game. It's like demo, title screen. Then once you start entering a specific code, and you spin around like one of the analog sticks, and then exit bye-bye blimps, and land in a warp room of all power-ups, start a new game.
That is how it goes.
I swear it was like triangle and start spinning either the left or the right analog stick. I don't know, it's been a really long time since I've done that.
I'll just
You just gotta wait for the Bye Bye Blimps demo to play. But you gotta do it before. Which is like the third demo that plays on the title screen. And John says, you guys have an awesome sense of humor and not getting shitty like others would. Lol. So for that, I'll give you a sub. Why, thank you very much there, John.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Be sure to subscribe to all three of us.
Yeah. They also make amazing content. RichRenegade
Yeah,
over
of
here
course.
is also, also wants to start streaming as well.
Yeah, which me and Stefan both might actually help him out with. Well, mostly me helping him out anyway, but yeah. Stefan sort of gets the gist.
I kinda know the deals on how the settings are, just have to look at mine. And just, compare them with his. A bit.
Yeah, he more or less gets the picture.
Awesome. It's funny when you want to slide jump, and you accidentally spin.
So many people are asking about 100% in the game that this new guy called it Mewtwo. He says, "Are you guys 100% in this?" Nah, he's not, unfortunately.
Maybe.
And the Hawk says, "Wait, there's 3 of you and I only hear 2. Really? That's crazy."
I don't know where
Or maybe Ryan's just gone quiet.
Yeah, maybe he's editing his new logo still. And banner.
Yeah, Ryan, that explains it. Ryan's still currently editing his new logo and banner, presumably. John says, "What level do you want to see shown off on Friday from Insane Trilogy Warped? Deep Trouble, Tomb Raider, or Future Frenzy?" I voted on Future Frenzy. Well,
I voted.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'd love to see what Future Frenzy looks like, but in all honesty, I decided to vote for Tomb Raider because it's just one of those levels that already reuses a scenario from previous Warpruns, and Future Frenzy is pretty much one of the levels that I really expect to see it at its best when it's at its final stage. I mean, of course, it'd be nice to see it in beta as well, but to actually play it, to actually see it for the first time would be preferably when I'm actually playing it myself. It's that type of level which I would actually like to see perfected.
Then see it from others.
Yeah, not only that, but it's the type of level that I'd rather see perfected.
Then just a short clip.
Yeah.
Middle, beginning, or end.
Actually play the full level. Yeah.
Deep Trouble. Here we go. Deep Trouble. The level you could vote on. Deep Trouble.
And the Hawk has also voted for Future Frenzy.
Can you actually still see?
Attitude Era Kid 408 says, "Add me on PSN." Okay, is your PSN literally the same name as yours now? Because that's how mine is. My PSN is COOLPRO195. So yeah.
Mine is COOLPRO.
Yeah, no shit.
Literally.
Lol. David Hesh says hello. David Hesh says hello. I'm from Poland. John says, in the day I had 1, 2, 3 and CTR, all 100%. Can't wait to get them all 100% and all trophies. Yeah, I can't wait to do that myself. I'm really gonna commit to Insane Trilogy. Well, I'll do whatever I can to do that anyway. The Hawk says, "I'm from the US, but well, if you've played the demo, then feel free to let us know in the chat."
Yes.
John Lawson. Yeah. And John Lawson says, "Yeah, we don't know more. Yeah, hear more opinions on the matter." Yeah, John says, "Yeah, well, Tomb Raider is in the lead with the most votes so far. So probably will be Tomb Raider shown first." Yeah. I don't mind shown first, to be completely honest.
Maybe the trick. You know, we're getting to show off all 3 of them, which is the order we like.
Yeah, or maybe in the proper level order, like probably show a bit of Deep Trouble first, then Future Frenzy, and then Tomb Raider. Attitude Era Kid 408 says, "It's the same minus the 408. Alright, cool. Could piss easily do that. The Hawk says, "My least favourite Crash game is Crash Boom Bang." Yeah, whose Crash game isn't their least favourite? Whose Crash game isn't? Hang on, I'm trying to word that correctly. Like, who doesn't find Crash Boom Bang as their fucking I know, right? That game is so mindfucking. It's like, you know, hard to talk about. But yeah, who doesn't find that game like the worst Crash game ever created? Like seriously, Crash Boom Bang was a fucking joke. If anything, it was even worse than Crash Mind. I was gonna say Mind Over Mutant, but that's a terrible example because that was actually an awesome game. But also, I was supposed to say it's even worse when Crash Bandicoot Fusion, or for the American release, Crash Bandicoot Purple, Ripto's Rage. But it's also a much cheaper copy of Crash Bash than Crash Bandicoot Fusion is, so yeah. And Crash Bash is actually a fun game all by itself.
There you go.
Mewtwo says, I played the demo at Walmart a few weeks ago. Oh really? Nice. So what are your opinions on it? Like, how does the gameplay feel to you? Does it feel exactly the same as the originals, or does it have a somewhat difference in the way it plays? Especially because of the, you know, the 60 frames per second, which is making it more responsive.
Don't get us wrong, we do care about the graphics, but the gameplay is a little bit more to us.
The gameplay is more important because a game that just looks nice but plays like shit would be an instant like waste of time to play. So yeah, we really hope the gameplay is actually good, if anything, because for what we're seeing, the graphics, there's nothing to worry about the graphics. It's already looking fucking fantastic.
I'm just worried about the controls. It's different stuff, like this control, like, you know, how do you say that? Smooth enough for every person.
Yeah, it actually looks quite smooth, to be honest. I don't see any like lag within the animations or anything, so it looks cool. So yeah, hopefully the whole 60 frames per second will actually reduce the chances of any input lag.
Hopefully. Always hope.
Yeah.
Still here.
The Hawk says, I don't even know. He probably muted himself when he was still like editing his profile,
He will
his like
eventually
logo and banner.
Yeah, when he's done, he will.
Yeah. The Hawk says, oh, he happened to have just dropped.
I've been
And now he's
talking
back again.
nothing. Can you not hear me?
Now we can.
No. Skype
was
is not
like-
done playing out.
Yeah,
Oh.
it said that my phone was on the entire time, and I'm talking. I'm like,
Oh, what you know?
why are you ignoring me? Is it an inside joke? I don't get.
I was gonna. Well, now you know exactly how I fucking feel.
Oh, I know how you feel now. I feel your pain. I feel your burden.
Yeah, you feel my pain.
You seriously thought you muted yourself because you were busy
That's why I-
editing your new image. It's not
Wasting
real
your
channel.
Oh no.
Yeah, I thought you were still editing.
Oh, I was actually just on the phone, and I muted myself, and then I unmuted myself, and then you guys like, yeah, I don't think it's there anymore. I'm like, oh my god.
Anyways, now I'm gonna read. There have been a lot of comments posted, so I'm gonna scroll back and read the comments in order, starting from where I last left off. Okay, the Hawk says Wrath of Cortex is pretty bad too. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's literally a Crash Bandicoot 3 warped clone that does not do like a better job at all. John Olsen says never even fucking I can't even speak for shit right now. Yes, John Olsen says never ever even heard of Crash Boom Bang, lol. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that was quite a tongue twister there. So yeah, go fucking figure. No fucking shit. Luke Miller says, Crash of the Titans is the worst. Whoa, not really. I mean, yeah, of course it wasn't one of the best Crash games ever, but Crash Mind Over Mutant really took a step forward on that.
You really have a problem talking, aren't you?
Well, sometimes it depends on the situation. Yeah, then the Hawk says, wait, you're not from America? And Luke says, Britannia. And John says, I bet you after the Insane Trilogy release, we will get a Crash Team Racing DLC for probably $15 to $20. And also, not long after the Insane Trilogy releases, there will be a Spyro trilogy announced too. Oh yeah, potentially next year at E3 2018, since that marks the 20th anniversary of Spyro the Dragon, so yeah. And also, as for Crash Team Racing, if they were...
Sorry, I'm just
Yeah.
furious at myself.
Yeah, I understand your pain, Stefan. I'm not gonna... Okay, whoever's banging, can you stop?
Yeah, that's me, my computer's not working.
Bollocks. Anyways, yeah, Stefan, I understand your pain, like, you know, you can easily do that, but it's just shooting you back for no reason. Not only that, but there was something else that was part of what I was gonna say as well. That was actually part of that, but, you know, fucking shit happens. But yeah, of course, I feel your pain, and, you know, can't take that anger away from you, so yeah. You have every right to feel that way. But anyways, as I was back to responding to another part of what John commented. But yeah, as for Crash Team Racing Remastered, I wouldn't really expect that to be DLC. I expect that to be like a separate copy in itself. Because if it was to be DLC, like if people wanted to play the remastered version of CTR in like 10 years time, or at some point when DLC expires, they won't be able to play it anymore, which will be a massive piss take. And of course it's gonna piss fans off, so yeah. They might as well make that a separate game altogether.
Explain after DLC ever expired. Because, for example, with DLCs for...
Well,
I think he means like a licensing, because there's been a few games like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Marvel vs. Capcom Origins, which you cannot buy anymore on PlayStation Network or Street Fighter 3, Third Strike Online. So the people that already have the game can re-download it, but the people that haven't bought the game, they're like, oh gee, I've seen this person play it, I want to play it too. Can't do it. That's what COOLPRO means, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, not only that, but even on the cards where you actually receive the codes with the game, they even state the expiry code there.
Of course. That's
Exactly. It's logic. Even if you purchase the code online on the PSN store, even then they state the expiry code.
yeah,
Obviously part of
normally when you-
regulations.
But normally when you do it in the PSN store, it automatically
Yeah.
just adds to
And
your,
you,
it adds to your library. Installs it in
Yeah.
the system.
in Mewtwo he says, it felt different, but it's really easy to adjust to it, in my opinion. Also, the ability to use an analog stick helps a lot. Or yeah, the matter of fact that they're bringing in analog to like all three games now, even Crash 1 is actually really helpful, and is like, you know, more of a user-friendly feature like for the game, so yeah, it makes a more effective product.
You have a
Although it's obviously gonna be customary to use the D-pad. Well, no, I don't have a fucking speaking impediment. I'm just saying, like it's hard to talk when I'm being interrupted sometimes, and it's hard to talk when you're reading tongue twisters. It's normal. Yeah, shit happens, you know. And yeah, then Luke says, "Oh, for fuck's sake, why did the comment have to?"
Do you want me to take over?
Hang on, let me. Nah, I'm reading them all in order, so you probably don't know the comments that I'm reading. Okay, and Luke Miller says, "Yeah, that probably will be the case." And CTR, yeah, and hope we do get Cry and Spyro. CTR. He accidentally wrote Cry instead of CTR, but he corrected himself. But yeah, I really hope we get that as well. As a matter of fact, I hope we fucking get Crash Bash in the process as well. Like, either at the same time as CTR or after CTR. Preferably after, because obviously they're gonna have a lot of work to do. And the Hawk says, "What country are you from?" Well, me and Ryan are both from the UK, while Stefan over here is from the Netherlands.
1 hour, I don't know.
Yeah, thanks to British summertime right now. The Hawk says, "Lol, what if they remade CNK and not CTR?" You know, that'd actually be really funny, but, you know, if they were, but in all honesty, if they were actually to remake a PS2 Crash game, I would picture it being on the PlayStation 5 and not the PlayStation 4, because it only makes sense because it's from the generation after the PS1, so it makes sense to have the PS1 games remastered on the PS4 and then give it a bit of time for the PS5 to come out, which is rumored to come out on, which like a Sony insider like claims for it to come out in late 2018 or 2019.
I don't think it's gonna come out at that time.
PS2 games, but then PS2 games of Crash, like remastered of Crash, like AAA remasters of Crash games on the PS2 should be on the PS5. It makes sense that way.
I can't wait to hear the remastered soundtracks and trophies right now.
I think what's probably going to happen is that most likely with the Jack sort of series coming to PS4 via PS2 emulation, I wouldn't be surprised if at E3 they said, right, you're going to get Wrath of Cortex, Nitro Kart, and Twinsanity on PS4 as a PS2 port. But I want them to remaster CTR. Personally, I want them to skip Crash Bash and just put Crash in PlayStation All-Stars, the next one. So that's also
Here's where Crash Bandicoot spin like balls drops. You get what I mean? Like you say it as like a cute little spin, like from the beginning of the game, but then as soon as you exit that boss, the first time you press spin, his spin actually looks bigger, and the sound effect is more like, you know, beefed up. I mean, you still hear like the original sound effect, like somewhere in the middle of the actual Death Tornado spin, but, you know, I like how they did that. But I really love the original spinning sound effect. It's like that costume sound effect, but yeah, I get what you mean. And by the way, Brian, the fact that you mentioned that they should remake like the Wrath of Cortex, Nitro Kart, and Twinsanity, like
it's
at
not
some
really.
point.
I wouldn't say
But,
remake
like,
it. I'd honestly think that they would
Yeah,
give them
remaster.
money. No. To do the PS2 to PS4 port. So it will be just upscaled to 1080p and just have trophy support. I can honestly see
Oh
them
yeah,
do
I'd
that in
understand that
E3.
perfectly. Yeah, I can see them doing that as well. It would actually really help boost. Like, it should be on PS3 and PS4, because some people still... Because PSN is still up on the PS3. And we don't... And so far, the PS3's life cycle still has not been yet to be announced to be discontinued, so...
Well, I'm actually
yeah,
slowly
I would do
buying.
it for PS3 as well as PS4.
they should, but you know what the funny thing is? They've actually are still adding PS2 games to the PS3 library. There's I think it's called Suikoden 4, which is like a really, really rare game to get if you're like, collecting video games and all that. And they released that on the PS3's PlayStation Store about 2 weeks ago. I was kind of surprised about that as well. So they are still supporting it. It's just very, very few and far between. It's either indie games or it's still the odd PS2 RPG game.
Yeah, true. Speaking of which, there has been speculation that Crash to Insanity could potentially be coming to the PS4 as an emulated PS2 port.
I'd be down for that.
I mean, there are even mentions of it from like Keith Webb himself as he responded to someone like online. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I can't remember exactly. I'm not quoting Keith Webb on anything because obviously, like, he did originally work on Twinsanity, but it's not. I can't really tell if he's getting that, whether what he's saying is actually information from Traveler's Tales, because I'm not sure if he's working with them anymore, because I know he's been working with other companies as well. And in a sense of remastering all three of them, like AAA remastering Wrath of Cortex, Nitro Kart, and Twinsanity, like, that wouldn't work in the same style as Insane Trilogy, because the three of them, as you can clearly tell, are all completely different games. They have a completely different gameplay style altogether, which is why it just wouldn't work jamming them all those three games into one disc. Not to mention the fact that it would be so much more work for them to actually develop everything. I mean, they're gonna have to have 3 separate teams working on that shit, for fuck's sake.
It's not that, but I'm pretty sure they're all gonna...
developers at the time.
Well, not just that, but I'm pretty sure that after the Insane Trilogy, and hopefully fingers crossed after CTR Remastered, they're gonna want to do their own thing with Crash. They're not gonna want to just keep remaking the games, because then they're gonna be known as the studio that just remade the games. They won't be known for, oh, well, they done Crash 4, and it was like, say, with Senzalu, when they done the Sly Trilogy, and then they done Sly 4, which is what everyone pretty much wanted, and we all got. And that was actually, considering it's not done by the original developers, that was a pretty much true successor to Sly 3.
Yeah, just because it doesn't say with anything exciting, for example, just because it goes to a different developer doesn't mean it's going to be bad.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Sure, different art style, still kept the same.
You know what I'm saying is that... Oh, sorry.
Same goes with Vicarious Vision. Different art style, same spirit. It's all the same stuff. Some people tend to forget that. Yeah,
True.
it's just...
But anyways, I get what you're saying, Ryan. But also, I agree with the fact that they shouldn't be, like, constantly remastering, but, of course it'd be a nice privilege, but at the same time, a separate company could be working on a brand new Crash game, or even Vicarious Visions at some point could have a separate team of their own working on, like, a brand new Crash Bandicoot game, while they're like busy remastering the originals. Although, like, some of them I can see not being remastered by Vicarious Visions, but although the only one I can see being remastered by Vicarious Visions is the Wrath of Cortex, to be completely honest, because it uses the exact same gameplay style, and CNK. But as for Twinsanity, I think I only see that as like I can sort of see Traveler's Tales coming back to do that, but at the same time I'm not sure if they would be up for remastering Twinsanity. So probably the new company that Keith Webb is actually working with could actually work on remastering Crash Twinsanity and potentially make a Twinsanity 2, as a lot of people actually expected that. I was actually kind of hyped up for a Twinsanity 2 myself, to be honest, like before Crash Tag Team Racing came out.
Personally, I would just want Crash 4. And to be fair, if Traveler's Tales was to go back and do Wrath of Vortex, they would make it just a 5-episode game where you get one warp room and you get multiple choices, it affects the story, it clearly doesn't.
To be honest, the Twinsanity 2 was actually in the works, but was actually cancelled.
Oh really?
Or postponed, or whatever it is. At least that's what I've read.
I don't know that. I'd kind of just prefer them just to fix Twinsanity. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a decent game, but it's just a little bit buggy. Just a wee bit buggy.
Yeah, a wee bit buggy. That's more than a wee bit buggy, mate.
So wee bit buggy that you actually use it as a straight.
A wee bit buggy. That game's a wee bit buggy. It's a fucking wee bit buggy.
Yeah.
Sound like a Scotsman from Samurai Jack.
Yeah. What you call it? Anyways, back to reading the comments. Like Golden Salvador says that death combo though. But yeah, that was from time ago in the live stream. So yeah, John says, "I'm from Australia." Nice.
Cool.
And Luke Miller says, CNK is AIDS. And the Hawk says, "I'm from America." Well, yeah, we know you mean America, but yeah.
No, America.
America.
You don't say America,
The Hawk
you
says,
say America.
America.
Well, I can't call it America anymore,
America.
sorry.
Yeah, the Hawk says, "Is this?" The Hawk says, "Is this the Japanese release?" No, it's the European release. Yeah, John Awesomeness says, "Where's America?" Lol.
It's
George
renamed,
says-
it's renamed.
And George says, "Sorry." Alex the Lightning Dragon says, "I agree." And Luke Miller says, "How's Australia, John? I'm a graduate who's thinking of taking a year over there now. University is finished." Mewtwo, he says, "Sorry, I had to take a rest, but I'm back." Then George just puts a bunch of sad faces afterwards. John says, "It's awesome." Well, yeah, awesomeness is in your name, so yeah, it would be. But yeah, he says, "It's awesome. A lot of nice places to see as well, like Sydney and Melbourne and Perth, etc, etc, etc. Then Luke Miller says, "Yeah,
Fixed, for frick's sake.
fucking hell, about fucking time." But yeah, Luke Miller says, "Yeah, it'll be Perth I'll be visiting, as I have family out there. They moved over about 9 years ago." Mewtwo, he says, "Who would consider the hardest boss in this game?" Actually, they're all pretty much piss easy to me, so I personally don't have an opinion on that. Which may come as a shock to some people, but yeah, I actually don't have an opinion on that. I find all the bosses piss easy because I've played the game so much.
Watch this, he's going to play the Ancient Trilogy.
And just be on a...
Game over.
Yep.
And game
It's still gonna be fucking piss. It's still gonna be piss.
This is what happens when I want to try to do fancy shit. I die.
But yeah, now Mewtwo, he says, also Twinsanity remakes would be hype. Yeah, and if they are to actually remake Twinsanity, obviously they're gonna actually fix everything that went wrong,
Like the whole game.
which would be massively appreciated. Since Twinsanity was only like 50% complete in development while it was actually released for the final copy. Like, it was literally half complete.
What do you know? You played a
Well,
half-finished game.
Yeah, it had a lot of potential, that game. Yeah, Luke Miller says, that's hard seeing as though the bosses are so easy, lol. See, exactly what I'm fucking talking about, Luke.
The levels are more difficult than the bosses usually.
Yeah, in some
I
sense,
died
the
because
levels
I
are hard
tried to
than
do
bosses.
defense.
You know that could also be the case in the... I'm not gonna lie. And George puts even more smiley faces after that comment. And John says, I think CTR will have online multiplayer, a remake like the Insane Trilogy was. But as for the other Crash games, I don't think they will get remade. Most people could hope for a PS2 port on PSN Classics. Well, yeah, CTR having online would be fucking amazing, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do, since this is a new age of
This
gaming.
is what I hate about it.
Not only that, but as we were talking about before, PSN, like PS2 ports on, like, you know, PS2 ports of the Crash games that are on the PS2 being released on PSN for the PS4 would work. But if they are actually were to get AAA remasters like Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy for the PS4, like the PS2 games that get the AAA remasters should be released on PS5, as I've mentioned previously, since PS5 is clearly bound to take it to the next level and make it, and still like keep Sony's title of holding the most powerful console to date.
Mind you, I don't think they're going to release the PS5 that soon. I think, if anything, we'll probably go up to about 2019 before they announce PS4. Because I mean,
Yeah,
keep in mind,
that's one of the years I mentioned, like 2019 as well as late 2018, because after all, like that was just a leak from a Sony insider that was mentioned. Although his predictions were right about the PS4 Slim and the PS4 Pro. Like the announcements were actually correct. But you know. But we don't know if it's the same case for the PlayStation 5, but we'll just have to wait and see. And John Awesomeness also says, who is a trophy collector and wants to collect all the trophies in this game? Well, I said, man's gonna be on that shit.
I think mine was more sure.
I'm definitely getting all the trophies. I'll even get like a blimmin' Japanese version or something and like get all the trophies in that as well, because fuck me, I'm sad.
Yeah, you see guys, I'm not sure
You know,
if
it's-
mine is actually going for that.
Oh, I am.
You know, it's
I think
funny.
he's not.
No,
You know it's fun. You know it's funny because I remember like this Crashing News article that actually like mentioned this Japanese retailer, and it was confirmed that that Japanese retailer is actually just selling an American copy of Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy and not a Japanese version. Although I've kind of seen some like Insane Trilogy artwork, like some Japanese Insane Trilogy artwork on Twitter, but I only saw it like once. Like presumably, I think it's edited, but at the same time, it sort of looks legit because I can't really find a font that can actually, you know, replicate the words Insane Trilogy in the title, as in the font that they use for those words in particular in the logo.
Just out of curiosity, Ryan, it's like your brother in the background.
That's not me. No, my parents are. Well, my parents and brother actually get away, so we only need one person.
Murdered.
George says, "Tu cartinho tapaterso." I can't remember exactly like what it is, but yeah, I don't know who he's talking to either.
I don't even what he's saying.
Luke Mellor says, I'll think I'll attempt all the trophies. Yeah, might as well.
Same.
I'm definitely gonna attempt all the trophies. John says, nice. I'm hoping they do 3 separate platinums and not do one quick big trophy list. Yeah, you know, that'd be so much better if they put more trophies, because then it makes the completion of Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy feel much more rewarding.
Well, what I think they will do is they probably make one for the Insane Trilogy. You know, for beating the whole Insane Trilogy, and then platinums per, you know, beating different games. Platinum for beating Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
it could
platinum
potentially.
for beating Crash Bandicoot 2, platinum for beating Crash Bandicoot 3, and once you do that, you unlock the platinum for the Insane Trilogy. Like something like
Yeah,
you are
so
insane.
potentially they could be like, yeah, potentially they could be like 3 or 4 platinum trophies for Insane Trilogy, which would be fucking sick.
Only 4.
Luke, yeah, and Luke Meller says, Luke,
Sorry, I was panicking.
yeah, I know, but I'm still trying to read these comments. I mean, these are from behind, so yeah, I've still got some catching up to do. But yeah, Luke Miller says, yeah, that would be good. Still need to pre-order Insane Trilogy from Amazon. Well, I've already pre-ordered my copy since like around the time of E3 2016, when Game actually first put up like their actual first ever pre-order listing for Insane Trilogy, which back then obviously was referred to as Crash Bandicoot Remastered. But yeah, and Luke Miller just says United States of America. Lol. And Alex the Lightning Dragon says Alex the Lightning Dragon says, you're really good at this game.
No, I'm not.
Good thing I already pre-ordered Insane Trilogy on PS4.
No, I'm not good at this game. I'm
Oh.
just very, very lucky.
Yeah, yeah. And we got some more people here as well. Tabriz Sadiq says, so far this level is winning in votes in the Insane Trilogy as a first level to see. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, especially since we're some of the voters. And Ryan H90Y says, question for Rich here. You talked about Crash 4 idea. How would you feel about the next Crash game where you can play as Crunch in some levels? Also, what kind of moves do you think he'd have?
See, I'd imagine it'd be cool. I'd imagine he'd be like the bruiser type character where he'd have maybe a few like beat 'em up sections, maybe he can do like a few combos, like basic combos. The only thing I can think of is maybe kind of similar to Nina. Maybe he has like a grappling hook or something. Like he'd have to have something that's a little different than the norm. It'd be interesting to see if they actually did make Crunch playable, not like the gyro wolfing from Enchants.
Yeah, true. I mean, it'd be cool to play as Crunch. I mean, of course, you played it as him before in CNK, but to play him as in a platforming level, that would be awesome. Because like in Trance, like they only put him inside a fucking atmosphere.
That's the atmosphere, yeah. I keep thinking like Super Monkey Ball. Bless you.
Thank you.
Super Monkey Ball. Yeah, bless you, Stefan.
Backtracking.
And John says, well guys, I'm off. It's 1:30 AM. Good chat, have fun. Alright, well thank you very much for joining the live stream. You've certainly raised some interesting points. And you've also provided us with a good laugh, so yeah. It'd be nice of you to join future live streams and have fun with whatever you're doing now. Enjoy your sleep.
Probably asleep.
Good night, mate. Yeah, he's probably asleep right now because, you know, as I was saying, I was just catching up with comments that are in the chat. Luke Miller says, in a bizzle. Alex the... Hang on, it just went past. I don't know. Okay, now I'm actually more caught up. Okay, Alex the Lightning Dragon says, I love the Japanese version, especially the theme song. The theme tunes that they used in the Japanese versions are fucking awesome. Not gonna lie. It just makes me wonder if Insane Trilogy do actually have a Japanese version. I wonder, are they actually gonna... what do you call it? I wonder if they're actually gonna, you know... like,
If it's gonna be
make
exclusive
Japanese
themes.
versions, and whether they're actually gonna, yeah, have exclusive themes and remaster those exclusive themes. And if so, I wonder how they're actually gonna be done. And who's gonna do it. Obviously a team of Japanese members are gonna do it, but you know, to give it the authentic Japanese experience. But yeah, apart from that, it still raises questions. Well, yeah, no fucking shit, but yeah, shut up.
I have to make it. So I might make it 6 or 6.
Okay, Jeff Stacy says, would you like... what the would you like to get me naked? Do you do anal? Legs spread and I'll eat you out first thing. Okay, we got someone fucking about in the chat here. Either that or someone's just shit posting.
Really? Yeah.
Actually, no, that's the exact same thing as fucking about. He's legit straight up shit posting. And we got a new guy in the chat as well saying Horizon's blind let's plays. Alan Zorian's blind let's plays says bit of false advertising with your thumbnail.
It's probably still showing Crash Bandicoot 1, I'm guessing. You had the same problem when you were doing Crash Bandicoot 2. It was showing Crash 1 when it wasn't. So apologies.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
True. Well, he was
My
probably
and this
saying
time,
that on the
it's not my
fucking.
side, it's YouTube sides, because I changed that thumbnail yesterday.
Yeah.
They still didn't
It's
fix
funny
it.
because even when Stefan actually set up the event for this Crash Free live stream, I saw the Crash Free logo up there and it said Crash Bandicoot Free, like in the text. But I'm not sure whether you're seeing this, whether you actually stumbled across it on Facebook or whatnot, but you probably might have, because every time I posted about Stefan's live stream on Facebook from Crash 2 onwards, it just showed the thumbnail from Stefan's Crash 1 casual live stream. So yeah, we can only blame Facebook for that, but if it's YouTube, if YouTube's doing that for you as well, then yeah, like it's a problem with YouTube as well. So now you can blame YouTube as well. And Jeff Stacy's just shit posting even more, saying do you swallow cum and do you sleep naked and crap like that. Okay.
I think you may need a bit of a toy
What's
now.
up? He needs a timeout. Yeah, I just put the poof on the timeout myself.
Double time.
We got a dirty-minded shit poster in the chat, people. He's on double timeout now. Oh, now he's being more elaborate on what he means. Alan Zorian's blind let's play says, actually, I mean you're using the Insane Trilogy artwork as your thumbnail, but yeah, it might get you a bit of a dislike. Also, just a hint, ignore the troll. Lol. Oh yeah, well, we can't really be trolling us if we're not really taking him seriously, so yeah. Either way, trolling or not trolling, like, it's not as if, you know, like, it's not as if he's actually earning anything out of it, so that's why the timeout and blocking feature exists. Ryan90Y says, I hope they fix that issue where the volume is lowered after you beat Cortex once in the game. Yeah, I hope that exact same fucking thing. I remember every single time I beat Cortex and Crash 3 when I was younger, the music volume always lowered down, but the sound effects volume always remained the same. I never fucking understood why that happened, but now I understand that it's programming issues. Obviously, I didn't understand that as a kid, but yeah.
I only found out about that recently, actually. Someone told me one of my parts. I was like,
Alan Zorian's blind Let's Play says he probably wants his comments read out, which is exactly what you do if you catch my drift. Well, yeah, I catch your drift, but it doesn't really matter whether you do or do not read out his comments, because the whole point of trolling is not just to get noticed, it's just to get a reaction out of people, which is clearly not what we're giving him. So yeah, if that's like the whole purpose of a troll, then like if that's what he thinks the whole purpose of a troll is, like he doesn't even know the first thing about trolling. Because I've known a bunch of trolls back in my day.
Ryan, if you want to say.
oh no, I wasn't really saying
And
much.
says, and Luke Miller says he's obviously a troll. Well, yeah, well, by the logic that I've just stated now, failed troll. So yeah, that debunks the theory of him being a troll. And bless you for the second time, Stefan.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, by the way, in this bonus round, actually, I don't know whether you completed or not, but
Yes.
you have gone back to check if that box, like, broken, right? Because sometimes, like, the boxes at the beginning of that bonus round just don't break. Oh wait, you didn't have to, because I see right now that it counted all the boxes.
Yeah. Just look at the box. Look if there are any boxes left to break. I kind of forgot about that door.
Alan Zorian's blind Let's Play says, we have a policy on my channel where we just give them no attention whatsoever. Well yeah, that's actually really clever, therefore they don't get acknowledged. Well, it's not like you're really acknowledging them, like, as a legit person if you're not taking them seriously, but, you know,
We're just
I understand where you're coming. We understand where you're coming from. It's just that, yeah, I'm generous. We're just generous enough to read everybody's comments. No matter how absurd we are, because sometimes we like to read them out for a laugh.
And plus, we
That's
have
right.
had a few funny comments as well,
So
actually.
if anything, like, it's making us laugh. If anything, he's the one feeding us, we're not feeding him. And Luke Miller says, Jeff Stacy's profile pic makes him look like he swallows more than cum. Yeah, he got that right. And Alan Zorian's blind Let's Play says, it's probably the kid he bullies at school because he thinks he looks funny. And Luke Miller says, or the kid who bullies him at school. Alan Zorian's blind Let's Play says, is there 3 of you in here? I can't hear one. Or is anyone else having that issue? One
I'm
is like
probably-
really quiet.
That's probably me, because I'm just kind of sitting back and talking.
And Luke just said, one is having mic troubles, I believe, or Skype troubles. And a new guy called Christopher just said, hey, welcome to the live stream, Christopher. And it's actually spelled. Yeah, oh shite. Oh yeah, by the way, like, and also the way he spelled his name is actually the words Christ and offer. So yeah, see what you did there. There we go. You sounded like you're playing the bongos there, Ryan.
You pretty much am. said, I kind of want to play the Donkey Kong game on GameCube.
Yeah. Well, I am trying to read the comments here, so yeah.
I actually have I have the Wii that can play GameCube games.
Same here. It's handy there's backwards compatibility with all GameCube games.
It's like I've got two PS3s. I've got the slim PS3 and then I've got the fat PS3. So if I want to buy like a PS2 game, like you know what, I can actually play the PS2 game. I'm not just collecting it now.
Yeah.
You can actually play your collection.
Yes.
Which is even better.
How do you feel?
I feel ecstatic.
Pointless going in a bonus round when you don't even, like, when you didn't even enter a secret area, but yeah. It's pointless going into the bonus round when you didn't enter this level through the secret area from the secret warp room. But yeah, I see what you mean. Won't need to be a perfect balance.
Kind of forgot where the secret area is. Look at that. I kind of forgot.
Well, obviously you can't access it from here, so yeah.
I know, but I forgot on which level.
Oh no, it's in the secret. It's in the secret
wait,
warp
it was,
room.
if you needed like 20 relics. Is it 20
Yeah, you need
relics?
20 relics
20.
to access it.
Yeah. That's right.
It's funny because it's conveniently placed in the exact same place in the warp room as this level, but obviously in a different warp room. Like it's the fourth button, just like the original level itself.
How convenient.
Engine motherfuckers. But yeah, Christopher says, hey, welcome to the live stream. His name is like spelled as Christ offer. See what he did there. I don't know if I read these two comments before, but I'm gonna read. I don't know if I read these two comments before, but I'm gonna read them again anyway. One is having mic troubles, I believe, or Skype troubles. But yeah, that's kind of the past now.
No, you cannot.
No, you can't.
He's not loud.
Alan Zorian's blind Let's Play says, no, I can confirm it's not the one that said it's probably me. I think the very quiet person is the one without a British accent. Oh, he's talking about you, Stefan. And then he says, can't tell though. Yeah, I can hear Stefan perfectly. Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Ryan
perfectly fine.
Yeah. Ryan H90 says, yeah, it's the guy from the Netherlands. I forgot his name though. I like how he remembers that you're from the Netherlands, but he doesn't remember your name. It's the guy. It's the guy from the Netherlands. Yeah, I mean, the most obvious fact, the guy live streaming. The guy that is live streaming. Alan Zorian's blind Let's Play says, good lord, stop trying to pronounce my name. They call me Catman, lol. Okay then. Alright then, Catman. That's how I shall refer to you as... Can you stop playing the fucking bongos while I respond to their comments?
No, I like the bongos. Everyone likes bongos. Everyone's dancing.
Play bongos after... We'll play bongos after the live stream then, innit?
Oh, don't say in it. Like, really?
Don't say in it.
Dude, so many people that.
Oh, you're
that
one of
slang.
those people. You're one of those people that hate the word in it, but I don't use it on a regular basis, if that's what you mean.
Okay, good. That's fine. If you don't use it on a regular basis, I'm aware of that. And people are like, bro, like, Annie, like, it's so serious. I'm like, oh, for God's sake, like, you're 29 years old. Why do you still talk like that?
In it though?
In it
I
though?
swear.
Stefan.
I will come over there. Tell you what.
Stefan made it so funny.
In it
When
though?
I'm typing, I'm gonna mute myself so that way you're not gonna hear. Okay.
It's gonna be quiet commentary.
A very quiet commentary.
No, I can just unmute myself.
Yeah,
Like so.
mute yourself with Bongo. Mute yourself from Bongo away.
Oh, I will do. You're not
But
gonna hear
yeah.
me sing tunes.
But yeah, I'll refer to you as Catman from now on. Catman. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, I'll refer to you as Catman from now on if that's what you want. Lol.
But it was funny how you
Now
always
Cat-
say when you agree with something.
Well, I don't always say in it. I just say sometimes. When Catman just says, what's he typing on that's more important than the stream? You see, he's not typing, he's playing his imaginary bongos.
Yeah, imaginary Broncos. Now, to be fair, I'm actually just updating my logo on Facebook and YouTube, which I've now just done. That is the
Catman says, Catman says, girlfriend/boyfriend? Okay, don't know who you're talking about there, but
Yeah,
alright,
if I was lucky enough.
whatever.
If I was lucky enough.
Oh, I know what he means there by now. He asks, what's he typing on that's more important than his stream? Girlfriend/boyfriend?
See what he's trying to do is not show you, he's trying to
Yeah, basically. Well, not trying to assume gender and sexuality as well.
I don't think he realizes that I can multitask. There is such a thing, there's such a myth that men can multitask.
I know, right? It'd be a fucking miracle if you see a man multitasking.
That would be a stupid family guy.
I wasn't even trying to do that fucking, like, Stewie impression as well. It just
was
came
good.
out.
It's a genuinely good impression.
Yeah, well, I've been doing impressions over the years, but sometimes it just comes out for the fun of it. Anyways, Ryan H90Y says, if you're going for all platinum relics, I think we may hear some rage. Well, yeah, without a doubt, without a fucking doubt, you're definitely gonna hear a shit ton of rage from Stefan. And Cat says, yeah.
anything at all. It's so hard. My mind just explodes.
And Catman says, yeah, I can multitask too. I do mostly everything with one hand, as the other is always busy elsewhere. Oh, that you do that kind of multitasking then, do you?
Well, good for you.
Yeah, good for you. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. That's like it's a cool story, bro. You know, cool story.
Step on Thursday. There you are.
Well, what you know, your live stream now has 14 live viewers, 7 likes, and 3 dislikes from 3 puffs.
Well, as long as people enjoy it, I'm grateful.
I see what you did there, Catman. Comes in handy. This new guy, what you call it? This new guy in the live chat called Drill Zamasu Rose Hicks says hi. Not Kicks, Hicks. But yeah, welcome to the live stream.
Where'd I get all the boxes? racing levels, I always want to get the boxes out of the way first, and then just go for first place. It needs me freaking I hate it. It always misses the body box at the end. Screw it. Redo. I hate that box. I hate that box. I hate that box. I hate that box. Did I say I hate the box? Because I hate that box.
I don't think you made it quite clear that you hate the box.
I hate that box.
Eric, Mike.
I hate that box. Yeah, so pissing me off.
Come on, you can do it.
I know. Is this that box? I clearly hit it and it doesn't break.
Ooh.
Because of the freaking landing stuff. Pissed about that.
Just a few comments to it, and I'm gonna just take over from
Catman
you,
says-
Pedro.
Yeah,
Okay, whereabouts you
cheers for
start?
that.
That's alright, so
Yeah,
I'm
I've-
gonna start
I've-
from...
I've earned a really good.
You take a break.
Yeah, you need to take a break,
I've
I need to...
Yeah, I've earned a well-deserved break from reading the comments in the chat section.
So let's have a little read through. So I'll read it from H90Y. If you're going for all platinums, I think we may hear some rage. I think we should have a second stream where you try and go for platinums just for laughs. No, you don't have to do it now.
Oh yeah,
but
that'd be
of course
funny.
At some point.
I already, you know what's funny? I already read that comment as well.
I forgot
Okay.
about
Listen, I've got a big
But
playing
yeah.
catch up, so apologies. I got Alon.
Yeah, the one
Bonzolians.
after I couldn't read.
Yeah, I can multitask too.
Whoa.
Okay, you read that one. Comes handy. Got Zamasu. Ooh, Zamasu. Hello, I like that name. And got Alon Zolians, Blind Let's Plays. I've seen you play through before RichRenegade. We started up around the same time. Hilarious. We have roughly the same amount of subs too. Do we? Ooh. So you know what? I'm gonna give you a sub, my friend. You do? Bloody hell, we do. Wow. There you go. You got one more.
Your real brother.
Brother from another mother.
Maybe.
We both said that shit at the same time.
Two
Brother from
minds.
another mother.
Oh, you know what they say, great minds think alike. But in all seriousness, no, I mean, I think we're all open to do any collaborations of anything. I mean, the funny thing is, like, me and Skull, we met, like, from playing Q-Force when that game came out, like, years ago. And then I met Pedro through you, Skull, I believe.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, I knew Ryan like as RichRenegade a really long time ago when I was just watching like YouTube Let's Plays and stuff, and like one of the people who I like subscribed to and all that. So yeah, that's how I pretty much like found out about you, but I didn't actually meet you until, you know, I started helping Stefan out of live streaming and stuff. Actually, I think I have met you, but we never. I have met you in the past before.
What's this with speed?
I think it was. I think it was on
Yeah.
Skype or something. But the only thing is that we never actually, you know, spoken directly to each other on Skype and collaborated with each other either. Until I
That-
started. Until Stefan started live streaming.
That is true. Well, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, we've known each other for, like, all of us, we've known each other for quite some time, actually. So it's, it's kind of interesting in the sense that you can literally have, say, one common interest, like say games or music or whatever, and then you get to know someone for a long time, make sort of lifelong friends in that sense. And to be fair, I mean, even though we've not talked that much, Pedro, I mean, like, we got on pretty well, actually, considering.
Yeah.
So, a few more comments.
Oh,
So, Zamasu says...
What do you know?
Oh, go on, say.
What do you know, Catman? I just went on your channel and I found out that I already subscribed to you some time ago. Whoa. This is a pleasant surprise. Actually, I think I remember your channel now. But yeah.
A few more comments from Zamasu. So he says, I love Crash 3. Who doesn't love Crash 3? Crash 3 is amazing. We got, are you going to play any more Crash Bandicoot games? Well, Scarlet, only you can answer that. Do you plan to play other Crash games after this or stream them? The correct answer is yes, by the way.
See how long I can keep my rating. I'm gonna try and beat the bloody impossible game. I've beaten the game before, but just the advanced controls are just freaking whack when you have to play with Nina. Just like grab the freaking thing, you stupid. You know, that sort of thing.
It's piss easy to do. It's just annoying when it fucks up. It's just a piss take when it fucks up.
You just need to do the most weirdest strat ever to actually get her, grapple all the thingies.
It's worse trying to do platinum because there's a certain way you have to do the platinum. Like on the first bike level, you have to have a constant boost, otherwise you can't get platinum. And in this one, there is a way that you can kind of cheat it, but it is kind of difficult. So I can understand why you don't want to do the relic, especially not now. You're gonna get first though. So you need to get that boost, and then there you go.
Shall I go back for the jam?
Nah. Well, tell you what, you might as well make it a bit longer. Just get the crystal and then go back and get the gem.
Because I want to make my dinner at 25 minutes. But then I should probably have been in the game.
I'll tell you what, do one more try, and if you don't get the box gem, then just leave it. Oh. So got a few more comments. So
You got a lot more. Comments.
I'm gonna try and go through this as quickly as we can. So we got Alonzolians. Everyone's commenting now. Alonzolians. So I used to be a part of the YouTube community back around 2010, 2012, but ducked out of it until recently. So I probably saw you stuff around. Thank you. I'll subscribe myself and head over to Twitter. Definitely message me, buddy. I'm gonna message you as well, actually, in the next few minutes on Twitter. And he quotes Stefan's comment, WTF, don't be an idiot, 10 out of 10, solid advice. Alex the Dragon, message retracted, and because I love Crash 3, but some of the secret levels are hard, like Area 51. The funny thing is I thought that the relic for Area 51 was going to be the hardest one to do, but it's actually one of the easiest bike levels. Because there's not many boosts on it at all. It is kind of hard if you don't know the route.
It's funny how you hear an echo.
Yeah, it is funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really funny. Like I'm in a tunnel.
Tunnel. Hello.
Who are you?
Piss off. Oh, Alan Zorian's blind Let's Play is telling you to wake the fuck up, Stefan.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Sorry, I was asleep.
Actually, I think there's a comment I missed, actually.
I'm joking, he's talking about the Stefan in the chat, but yeah, you missed a comment before the one you started.
Yeah,
Actually,
apologies.
You missed 2 comments.
There's one comment I know I missed was about the question, how old were you when you started LP and Rich, and why do you look so young now? What's the secret to immortality? Well, I kind of done as a Masu and went to find some Super Dragon Balls and Rich for immortality. More seriously, I started when I was Actually, you're kind of close on that, but no. I started when I was probably 17. I actually used to watch a YouTube called Bash12349, and I kind of watch him now from time to time. And I thought, you know what, it looks fun. I'm gonna do it as well, and I've done ever since. It's like a little hobby. In terms of why I look so young, I just do. Oh, you jumped down a hole. Well done.
Yeah,
Pissed
the
off.
reason why is because I saw the boost pad. They hit that freaking boost pad.
You just said you didn't answer my question about your immortality, Rich.
I
Tell
can.
face.
I just. I
We
told you.
did just now.
Super Dragon Balls. Super Dragon Balls.
Even I.
Give you a hint, he's not prone on jumps. For fuck's sake, hit the bloody box.
17, so you're roughly the same age as me. I look like a man, a very short man, albeit, but you know, this needs to stop. Well, when I was in hospital, I actually grew a beard, and I looked like blooming Joel from The Last of Us. It actually did look like him for a time, and I was like, oh god.
And then you're like, if there's a little girl named Emily walking in, I'm losing my shit.
Yeah, I would have lost my shit. I'm not gonna lie. To be fair, I know that if I actually go, I think was it maybe 7-10 days without shaving, I can actually grow a beard. I say a beard because it just looks it's just there.
Assuming your hair color brown.
Yeah.
Yes.
By the way, you notice I kind of just skipped this.
Yeah. You just made that carpet as well.
The only reason I'm also kind of hurrying up is because I want to eat.
Yeah, I'm actually really hungry myself.
I'm actually waiting on dinner myself, so if you talk about food, I'm gonna get hungry. Or hungry and hungry, rather.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't gotta make toast.
Toast?
Last time I checked, this wasn't the Hunger Games.
We got another comment from Alonzolian. Says, I was thinking about live streaming a Crash free drinking game, but I fear the racing will kill me. I'm guessing that's how you say it, Alonzolian?
Alonzorian?
I
Yeah.
fear the racing
I
will
think
kill
so.
me. Confident about the rest of the game.
Alonzorian.
But if you're going to play a drinking game, you don't want to get anything that's going to get you drunk too quick. Or you may want to, it depends on
Crash free drinking
how you want to do
game.
it. Every
That'd
time
be
you
so
spin, you got to
funny.
drink.
Yeah, it just depends on what you want.
But every time you spin, you got to take a drink. If you die, you got to take, I don't know, a shot. You got like 2 drinks.
Yeah, get
One that's
the
really
vibe.
weak, and then one that's...
Just listen
Oh,
to the
now
person who
he's-
doesn't drink at all.
Alonso Orion. Ah, okay.
Ah, I see what you did there. Alonso
Oh.
Orion. Yeah. Now we get the picture.
Ooh, okay, well I'm gonna have to mute myself for a bit, so... COOLPRO, if you want to take over for the moment, and I will be back hopefully in the next few minutes.
Okay. Okay, Drills and Master Rose Hicks says, I remember in Crash 3 the death path was hard. Well, yeah, back in the day, of course they were hard, but now they're just piss ass easy.
He says right now. Well, you keep jinxing me.
I said for me, not for you, you puff. Like, speak for yourself.
That jinx me.
You're jinxing yourself, mate.
Yeah, jinx.
Probably jinx from birth. Wait, what?
Jinx.
Alonso Orion, it's a blind Let's Play, says, I was a Crash 3 speedrunner back in the day, so I was thinking every mistake I make, given I can't speedrun for shit, I take a shot. I mean, that can be said for any speedrunner, really.
Yeah. I think I have to do this like twice now.
Which is complete bollocks. You wouldn't have really had to if you didn't hit any of those like iron checkpoints.
I would just have to make a video checkpoint.
Yeah.
Without bloody dying. Just gonna wait. There you go. I just needed that one little box over there. It's the only one I needed.
Alonso Orion says, I haven't speedrun this game in over 7 years. That's a long fucking time.
You know your record's been broken, right?
Yeah, if someone hasn't played in 7 years, yeah, of course it would have been. But you know. But even with myself, I sort of got rusty of speedrunning over time, but you know, it can only get better if you play the game more and more often.
I keep forgetting.
Oh yeah, remember, there's no nitro switch, so you have to blow up all the nitros.
I was thinking like, wait, no, not the first. I have no problem.
Which is why you have a fucking bazooka. Yeah, or RPG if you wanna go if this is an FPS. Bartolomej Grazella says, I maxed out this game 10 years ago, 105% real endings, so that laughing face. Yeah, I fucking maxed out this game myself.
I did that once.
Alex the Lightning Dragon says the bazooka weapon does come out handy, especially for hard levels to get the gems.
True.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Let's see. You'll go tomorrow. I think I just speed things up and beat the freaking game. Because I want to eat.
You are
man.
near the end though, you are getting there.
Funny how the three of us were the hungry ones. It's meant to be Crash Bandicoot, not the Hunger Games.
I see what you did there.
You know what? It's a good thing you say that because I need to watch the rest of that. I actually watched the first film a while back. I got the complete box set. Not watched the other films yet.
Yeah, it's quite interesting.
Well, I'm actually going back into hospital for 5-6 hours on Tuesday, so I'm going to get a few films to watch.
Why do you need to go back?
Nice.
Well, there's this
not nice that you're going back to hospital, but nice that you're getting to watch a few films.
That's why you go back.
Yeah, no, that's alright. There's this type of injection I've got to take, medication, but from what I understand, it kind of shuts down your body. So I've got to stay there for a few hours to make sure I'm actually alright. And the actual injection I think takes at least 2 hours to go through fully, so that's fun. And I've got to do it later on next month as well. I'm literally, I could be like a blimmin' Left Dead character. You don't know how many pills I got. Even I took it into my manager, and of course you got a little doctor sheet saying what medication that you're on, what's maybe optional and stuff like that. And half of it is optional, it's a pain relief and all that. And he was like, bloody hell, that's a lot. Yep, I told you. When did you peel it up? Yeah, hey, yo.
Well, at least we came out fine. Well, fine. Yes.
Yeah.
You.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, I'm all good.
Bartlemage Grisella says, I'm looking forward to max out the second game of a trilogy, but those ice levels are annoyingly hard. Still better controls than Medieval, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, Medieval, as good of a game it is, the controls were not all there. Very awkward.
Someone said Madame Dumpredo's going nappy.
I'm hungry and tired. Fucking hell.
You're tired because you're hungry. You're hungry because you're tired.
Fucking exactly. Ryan H90Y says, the best thing I like about the bazooka definitely goes to hitting the stopwatch from a small distance for a head start in time trials. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be doing that in Insane Trilogy, myself included.
The only thing is you can't be doing Crash 1 and 2, and I think that's what's going to be most interesting, is how would you get platinums on some of those levels. Like, of course, the vehicle levels, like Hulk Wild, the Polar Bear levels, they're easy, because you're going to be constantly sprinting, more or less. The actual platforming levels, like, that's going to take some doing.
But I think that since you don't have all the ability in those games, the times are going to be a little bit more reasonable.
Of course they'd be, otherwise they wouldn't take away the abilities. Also, there's a reason why they take away the ability, why they don't really implement the extra abilities from Crash 3 on the first and second game.
It wouldn't
Because
surprise me.
of the way the game is.
It wouldn't surprise me that death routes are even faster.
Exactly.
Actually, you got a point.
To get the platinum, you
Yeah,
need to have the death route.
Yeah, the death routes. Yeah, the death routes are literally like so short in comparison to Crash 2 and 3. And I'm being interrupted.
It's always fun.
It's fun, because it's your fun.
The iron couples, eh?
I want to do something like quick, but the freaking bazooka took like ages to aim. So we couldn't get out of it in time. Oh well, at least it's a green gem off, so...
Yeah. I love how the future, like the future death paths in this game that actually have like the colors, or because of the color. Yeah.
I would agree with you a little bit more if you actually did it so aesthetic.
Yeah. Ryan's still here? Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, he's still here.
I was gonna say. I can't wait to see what this looks like in 4K at 60 frames per
He
second.
didn't die just yet.
I'm not dying, gosh.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what this looks like at 4K. In 4K at 60 frames per second. It's gonna look so fucking sick. As a matter of fact, people, last night I've only just gone and pre-ordered I've only just gone and ordered myself a PS4 Pro. Which is gonna be fucking sick.
I don't know why, because he has money.
Because I have money and I want to play the Insane Trilogy at its best.
Now for me, I'm sticking with my
player.
normal PS4. My normal PS4 is gonna live a few more years before I get rid of it.
Well, not just that, but of course I want to play games like Uncharted 4, like enhanced as well.
The only one.
Not. Fucking hell, am I talking to a brick wall here?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, you kind of are. Hello, brick wall. Your name is? No, I was just mad.
Yeah. Fun.
I was just mad, that's all.
Mad.
Mad.
Man Road.
But yeah, I can't wait to play games like Uncharted 4, like even more enhanced as well. It's gonna be so awesome. Sometimes 30 frames per second is total bollocks.
Maybe frame per second is normal.
Or frames per second in general. Without frames per second, how the fuck is everything gonna move? You ever thought about that?
DPS, dots per second.
Yeah. Lol. Yeah. Alonso Orion says my favorite soundtrack in this game. Arabian bonus and future bonus. Yeah, that's fucking sick.
Can't wait to hear what they're like.
And AJ's, yeah, same here. They're gonna be so fucking awesome. AJ says, who else is stoked for the new release? Yeah, man's fucking pumped. And then he says, I hope you can use Crash free power-ups in Crash 1 and 2. Well, we've just explained that you can't, and I wouldn't be surprised if we can't even. It'll only make sense as well, since you should play the games the way they're supposed to be played. That's the prime purpose of it. And also, Alonso Orion says, I got a Pro purely for 60 frames per second. Yeah, well that's a bold choice right there. Well, I got it for both, not just for 4K and 60 frames. I only recently ordered my PS4 Pro, not just for 4K and 60 frames per second, but also to actually boost the performance of my PS4 games in general. I mean, it's nice to have like the 4K feature since I'm actually using yeah, it's nice to have a 4K feature as well since I actually own a 4K monitor, which I'm actually using right now for my gaming PC.
Nice. That's my PC falling apart in the background.
Lol.
Oh, what do you know?
Oh, what do you know? A dislike turned into a like. Now you got 2 dislikes and 9 likes.
Okay,
But anyways, I'm gonna go and... Anyways, I'm just gonna go and eat something real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, I will take over. So, funny enough, of all the games I've got, only won 6 frames per second out of 10. The thing is that I was only games sort of more recently that have actually been supported by PS4 Pro. As far as I remember, I think Horizon Zero Dawn is supported by it. One thing I'm not kind of disappointed at is Destiny 2 not being able to run at 60 frames per second on PS4 Pro, which is kind of embarrassing because, you know, they've got all exclusive content for PlayStation users, and it can't even run the best on the console that's got some exclusivity to Rord. How my heart weeps. We got Bart says most people do not like remastered remakes, but I think they are good for other players to get a chance to play the game. You don't have to buy if you don't want to. That's what I think. I mean, like, for example, there's a lot of games that I haven't played. Now, I could get it on, say, a previous generation. Like, say, I think Legend of K is probably a good example, where that came out on the PS2 originally, and they remastered it recently on PS4 and Wii U, and it's actually kind of cheap, and for all intents and purposes, it's supposed to be a quite good remaster. But I think what a lot of people are annoyed about is that some companies, they will just do a remaster just to gauge people's sort of interest in the series, even if they've been released the generation before. Prime example, God of War 3 remastered. Now, the original God of War 3 looks amazing. God of War 3 remastered, there's a slight difference in terms of the way the graphics look, it's not a big overhaul compared to probably say Legend of Decay, maybe even Bioshock Collection, which is probably another collection and game series I need to get into. But yeah, I mean, people can buy new games and stuff. Speaking of which, in terms of new games, is there any new games, Scott, that you're interested in? Like just in general? Either that have come out or are coming out?
Yes. Days Gone. Sorry, I was kind of focused here.
That's alright. Just asking, is there any games
Yes,
that
got it.
have... Oh, nice.
Sorry, I couldn't stand that gem not being in my possession. Days Gone is a game I pre-ordered as well.
Okay.
That's about it. Just Crash Bandicoot and Days Gone.
What about Dead by Daylight on PS4?
Sorry. Dead by Daylight. I already have it on PC.
Oh, come on.
I already have Dead by Daylight on PC. And The Last of Us Part 2 is already on my wish list. That's about it.
Cool.
And you?
Me, well, my entire month of June is my gaming heaven. I've got Micro Machines, got Tekken 7, I want to get. Wipeout, Micro Machines, World Series, which is actually kind of like a HD port of the app game. You can actually play more people in that, so I actually played the app game, and it's actually, even though it's free to play, you can do it legitimately that way, and it's actually kind of fun. Of course, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy and Dead by Daylight, which all come out, and that was unlucky. That was very unlucky. They all come out in June. Other than that, I think there's probably maybe 1 or 2 games that are coming out at near the end of the year that I'm going to get, and the rest of the games I am saving. I'm actually, as we've been we've been streaming before, I've been playing sort of other games in the background to at least just complete them, because I've got a ton of games from PlayStation Plus and even PS3 games I bought on the cheap, like I think South Park Stick of Truth I bought that for like say £5, and I've not actually completed it, and I've had the games for the longest of times. So I'm actually doing 1 or 2 things. I'm trying to complete the games, and then if it's a game I really, really enjoy, I'm trying to get platinum in it. And there's actually one game on my PS4 which I've nearly got a platinum on, but I think it's Tabletop Racing World Tour, but the platinum in that is annoying. For those that don't know, it's a racing game. It's like Micro Machines, and I think it's a sequel to a Vita game. And there's certain coins in racetracks, which of course will give you points to upgrade your cars and whatnot. But there is no way to select these tracks. There's basically, I think, 4 or 5 themed tracks, and then there's 4 routes for each respective track, so about 20 altogether. But the only way to get these coins easily is to jump in online, create a lobby, and hope that someone else also wants to get coins. But because the game's kind of old now, it's kind of hard to get people to do that. And exactly, and I'm only missing 3 trophies. I'm missing get all of the bronze coins, silver coins, and gold coins, and then I've got a platinum. And I know where all the coin locations are. I just need literally a second person. Even if they want to win the race, I'll put it to 10 laps and I'll just get all the coins. I'll do that, but I've not found anyone yet, so I'm actually leaving that for the moment. And then Walking Dead, Season 1, actually, I've only just recently got into that. And I've had that for the longest of time, and I've actually completed episode 4 this morning, so I'm probably going to do episode 5 tonight. And then I've actually got like Evil Within to complete, which I've had for the longest of time, stuff like that. But anyway, going back into the comments, we've got Alonzolian that says, I'm getting Micro Machines, getting it for PC though. I'm more of a PC gamer since I spent around £2,000 online. Blimey! I wish I had that much money to spend on a PC. Funny enough, I may need to get a new PC. I mean, my PC that I've got here, I've had since I got a HD PVR, which was back in 2011, I'd like to say. And it has lasted a long time. Like, it's still rendering videos out and stuff like that. But I may need to consider upgrading it at some point. I'm actually just trying to use it until it actually completely dies out. And when it completely dies and I can't recover it, then I'll be like, yeah, I need a new PC. And that's why I got my laptop. But you've got Alex the Lightning Dragon says, note to sale, do not body slam near TNT boxes or nitro boxes. It's a good little tip, to be fair. It's a very good tip. And we got Bart says, Tekken 7 with no Lei Wulong, that's ridiculous in my opinion. Oh no, Jackie Chan. Well, I mean, this is the thing, I'm not a hardcore Tekken fan, not in any bad way. I'm more like a casual fan. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing in Tekken, I'm going to be honest with you. I'll just button mash for days, but I actually want to learn Tekken. I want to actually be good at it. Like Street Fighter 4. Now, I think I'm decent at it. I wouldn't be able to play it at a competitive level in any way, shape, or form. But if you got me to watch one of the tournaments that have some of the the bigger name players, like say Daigo or Mahala or Online Tony, for example, I could watch those games and understand the mechanics, understand what they're doing. So I can watch it at a high level, probably play it at maybe intermediate level, if that. But Tekken 7 is the game that Tekken's never been a series I actually learned. So I thought, you know what? I'll get a fine game because Street Fighter 5 left me a bad taste in my mouth. It's just too simplistic. But Tekken 7, there's supposed to be DLC for new other characters. There's supposed to be 2 other guest characters, and there's rumors circulating around that there's going to be either with these guest characters, quote unquote, unlockable characters, or they're going to just patch in other characters as well. So, fingers crossed.
Yeah, I can't get the yellow gem because I need to do.
No, you can do. No, you can actually get it. If you go to the end of the level, someone put in my comments, in one of my videos, that you can do a slide spin, death tornado spin.
You mean this?
Yeah. If you go right to the end of the stage, you can do it.
Okay, I'll try.
But you gotta do if you use a double jump and then do it. But
you mean when you're at the end of the stage, you just
you slide, double jump, and then do death tornado spin. And you should be able to reach over.
This jump, spin.
Yeah. Or you do the slide. Just get a bit of extra.
I did the slide, double jump, spin.
Yeah.
I'll try. Because I was thinking of the out of bounds trick where you actually fall through everything.
I mean, that's what I was told. I haven't tried it myself, because by the time I got the comment, I already completed the game. I was like, oh. I was like, that would have been helpful if I knew that. But then again, I know for any speedrunning stuff. Don't tell Kieran. We'll make a speedrunner and say first one to get the yellow gem.
Everybody's doing... But to get that, you need to double jump and the spin tornado.
Or you do 5 relics. No, you do 10 relics, don't you?
10.
And yeah, or you do 10 relics. You don't have to be any particular type of relic, do they? It's got to be either sapphire, gold, or platinum.
Yeah, just any. You need relics. That's all. It says you need 10 relics to unlock it. Doesn't matter if it's sapphire, gold, or platinum. Just 10. Spinning.
There we go. Zamasu says, isn't there supposed to be a season pass in Tekken 7? There is a season pass, it's £25. Now, I don't think I'm going to get the season pass straight away, only because, like, I've done that with, For Honor, actually. I got the season pass for that, and that game just kind of died on itself. Like, it's a very good game, it's just the online is kind of eh.
That's right.
And there's... I mean, this is the thing, like, the online, like, when it works, it's good, but when it doesn't work, like, there was a lot of matches that I would play where you'd be winning or you'd be losing, someone would quit on one team, and it would boot you out of the game entirely, you would not gain any experience for it at all, or any money. So, yeah. Alonzorian says, oh geez, really? Season pass on every game now. That's the thing, I think, like, for me, like, season passes, they do get a little ridiculous, but then in a sense, it's it's good because if you enjoy the game and you want more content out of it at a later point, then Season Pass is good.
By the way, can you tell me where I need to jump?
Just before that springy platform, the trampoline bit.
There you go.
You might want to. Yeah. Gone are days when you got everything in a single package.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
that's true. Bart says, "Oh, the Cortex boss theme, damn, I love it. Your ultimate cartoon bad
Where am
guy
I?
theme." Well, my stream's a little bit behind. I'm like about a
Yeah,
second
I
or so
died.
behind. Can you not get over there?
I failed.
I mean, like, oh, hang on. There we go. Never mind. I thought you could. I was told you could.
We'll see.
So, Bart says, "Yup, that's why most of the time I wait for a Game of the Year version, etc." Vonzorian says, "I rarely pre-order anymore. I pre-ordered one game last year and regretted that, and Bart says, but Mass Effect Andromeda does not have Season Pass or DLC. It's totally not like BioWare."
No, I'm not getting
Well,
it.
it depends. I mean, like, for me, what was it? Like, there are some games that... Oh, seems like you died, okay.
No, I did. I need to do the other way. I don't want to. I actually want to beat Cortex. Be done with it. Because I want to eat.
You defeat yourself.
Yeah, so
But
beat Cortex and I'm happy.
But yeah, I mean, like that's the thing with like I can understand say The Witcher 3, like The Witcher 3. If you got Game of the Year edition, you'd have to make sure you spend time on that game. Same with maybe like Elder Scrolls and like Fallout 4 to that extent. I probably had DLC in pipe works but scrapped due to messy development. Well, to be fair, I mean they could just release free DLC. I mean, I've got the Mass Effect trilogy, which is again a series that I need to get into. But I understand that when the ending of Mass Effect 3 came around, everyone was sort of up in arms because nothing you've done from Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3 really made that much of a difference in the endings. It was kind of like just generic endings. And I believe they fixed it with an update, so they could just simply do a free update and be like, hey, well, thanks for the support, or they could just have a standalone expansion.
Fuck Cortex! He's running so good at throwing mines. Like he threw him before I even land there.
Oh wow.
I was gonna land there, like.
Yeah, I'm like the stream's like 5 seconds behind, at least in Skype commentary, but he's very good.
Yeah, not anymore. 4 times the charm, I guess.
So Bart says maybe. Welcome
Yeah,
back.
perhaps it is third time's the charm.
Ooh, it's Enco.
Shut up.
It's got a few more comments to read through. So Lonzorian says they probably have DLC in the pipeline, but scrapped it due to basic development. Bart says maybe it's not that bad as most people say. My friend owns it. I've seen enough to feel it is. It depends. I mean, it's different people, different thoughts. Luke Menace, I have returned. Welcome back, Luke. You're right at the end of the stream. Lonzorian says story is the best thing about it, and even if it's mediocre, says I've never pre-ordered my games. I always get the deluxe version of a game out. What they should have did with Tekken 7 made a deluxe version. I believe that there's a collector's edition, not with the statue, but like one that has the season pass. I believe. I may be wrong on that. And Bart says not as good as trilogy, but not as bad as Batman Arkham Knight on PC on day one. Yeah, he's got a point. Arkham Knight on day one was pretty much unplayable on PC for most people.
It knows I want to be done with this hell because I'm gonna eat and it throws me out.
You've got Bandicoot815 saying, hi guys, welcome to the stream, buddy. You're right at the end. Living like Larry says, who thinks Crash 2 is the best Crash? I do. I'm putting my hand up even though no one can see it.
Come on. It's over. It's fucking over. I can go and have my dinner.
You're that hungry, aren't you?
Hmm?
You're that hungry.
Mm-hmm. I have to make myself even, so it takes even longer.
Defeated again.
Why haven't dinner?
This is
Out of
not
curiosity.
fair. Maybe I should retire to a nice big beach with a nice big drink and a woman with nice big bags of ice for my
What is
head.
that sound effect?
That's some joining me call.
There are still the gems.
You can tell I've not been on Skype for a long time, can't you?
Wait. Yeah. Oh, wait. I just saw your new profile thingy. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Relax.
RichRenegade.
Well, Bandicoot 15's in the chat saying hi, guys.
Hi. I'm just done. I'm happy. It's over.
So I'm just going to read a few last comments then as well. You might as well let the credits play, actually, just while you take a bit of a break.
Yeah.
So Owen says, 3 is my favourite, but I think 2 is brilliant naturally. 1 just irritates me, but without 1, 2, and 3 wouldn't have happened. Luke Miller says, I love 1. I actually do like 1. There's a special place in my heart for it. It is a little annoying, admittedly, but, you know, I think it's a good game, personally.
Not saving your box count at the checkpoint. You die, you have to restart the whole thing over if you want to get it. And God,
I do hope.
Fine.
I do hope, though, there is sort of that type of version in the Insane trilogy, like as an option. Like you can play like the unified save system version, or you can play the original version, which would be, you know, the same graphics, which would be pretty good if they did that. You got Barca is
that. I want
as an
to
option.
be able to defeat the game casually.
Barca is amazing. Crash Trilogy came in 3 years. A period of time. It is actually kind of amazing, especially if you look at the making, like the behind the scenes, how they made the games each time. And even Mark Cerny telling one of the developers to do something, and they kind of like ignored him and done something else, and it actually worked out much better for them to do it. You got Alonso and says, I really struggle to play 1 in the same way I do 2 and 3. Living Like Now says, yeah, I love Crash 3, but there are too many levels that annoy me. Motorbike, plane, jet ski, and to be honest, well, underwater.
Living like Larry.
But the classic platform and levels own. That's kind of why I prefer Crash 2, because there is some vehicle levels in Crash 2, but they intersperse it with the actual platforming levels in the middle of it. I think it's maybe like what? There's not actually like an actual vehicle level as such. They're kind of intertwined in the platforming stage. Crash 3 is just too many, personally. A bit like with Wrath of Cortex to that extent. And in Lawrence always like get you, it's a bit like Spyro 3 in comparison to 2 and 1. That's the same thing. In my opinion, Spyro 2 is the better one, but Spyro 3 is too gimmicky. It says it adds lots of gimmicks. Favorite Crash game, and in Bandicoot 815 says favorite Crash game and why. Leave it like lies plus the bazooka is pointless.
Spyro 3 is better than Spyro 2 though.
I don't know. I found it became a bit too. I liked Spyro 2. It had enough collectibles, but Spyro 3, I think they kind of went overboard on it. It's a good game, and I would much rather play Spyro 2 and 3 over 1. But I've got the same feeling. Like Crash 3 is a very, very, very good game, and I can understand why people say it's the best. But I think with Spyro 3, like it's kind of like with Crash 3's vehicle levels. Spyro 3 has the other friends, the animal, the creatures, and that. They're kind of gimmicky as well. You got Sheila, all she can do is jump really high. You got Sergeant Bird, who can just fly and shoot rockets. You've got Agent 9, who is just basically like a little shooting game. I think he plays Hunter. If I remember correctly, you do play as Hunter once or twice.
Yeah. Well, I guess this is it then. This is the casual live stream.
It's the end of the live stream, mofos.
Yes, so I'm gonna say thank you for joining me. COOLPRO195.
Hey on Ryan, did you leave?
And RichRenegade, aka
Sup?
Anytime.
And yeah,
It was fun.
Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope we'll see you all in the future live streams of the Insane Trilogy, of course, and hopefully also with these guys when these guys go streaming, of course. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Laters.
Laters.
Laters everyone. Peace out.